Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Spirit. What's this?
Spiritual readings by Reverend Norm.
Okay, spiritual reading by Reverend Norm slash Norm Community Corner. I am doing a quick show today, and hope each and every one of you will be watching. Okay. One of the things I have to keep emphasizing is this disease, coronavirus. Corona 19 virus,
Yeah.
right? Okay. Folks, I do, even though I think a lot of it is propaganda. However, I can't think that anymore. What I do know that it's real. It hit close to home. It hit my son and my granddaughter and possibly my daughter-in-law. So we're hoping that doesn't happen. But it is close. It is home. Folks, I was watching the people in the park today. Very upsetting to me. The mother's out there with a whole bunch of kids all out there, not even watching, not even paying attention to the safety mode. And then taking their bicycles and running up and down on the handicap church rail there. Could care less if people were there or not. And the mother was too busy texting. Okay. And it really disturbed me. And I said to her, there are signs that you cannot be in the park. She said, this isn't the park. I said, it is part of the park. And I mean, yeah, there's a place here that has no playground equipment, and there's an area with basketball, but it's still all the park. The kid was on a bicycle, and I thought he was going to try to hit me with it. And I looked at him, and I stared at him, and he said he better take off. And I was so upset I had to cut my walk short. I went out about 2 hours later, and went for my walk, and it was such a pleasant walk. I went a different way of doing things. I actually had to change my routine. To me, it's very hard to do, because I am like a lot of other people. Like when I go grocery shopping, I go a certain way. And when I go for my walks, I go another way and just keep on walking. But however, folks, please, I implore you to please take this virus seriously. Even though we've had all kinds of different flus, virus names, and the Ebola, how do you pronounce it?
Yeah.
Ebola. You had all these different diseases that are going around. They've been here for centuries. The only thing is now people are starting to be aware because of the news media, and I'm glad of that, but we cannot depend on the government to support us. We have to be strong. We can overcome this. We can say, you know what? We can overcome. We can overcome this deadly disease by taking precautions, by loving yourself, and by believing in you and yourself. You know what the ropes are. You know what to do. You know how to take care of yourself. Wash your hands, wash your face, wash your, wherever you go. If you open a door, make sure you take some cloth to wipe the door handles off if you're in a restaurant or if you're in a supermarket. Just use caution. Stay away from people who are not wearing that. And yet masks can be detrimental as well. So you're damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't. Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I'm trying to sit here, he's checking everything out. Can you hear me on there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Clear.
Oh, good. So I just said a word into Caitlin to see if she could give me a call. For all you people who, I want to thank each and every one of you people who watch Norm's Community Corner or Spiritual Readings by Reverend Norm. I want to thank you so much. And now you're my YouTube. And I also just put on the blog, it's called Reverend, the whole word Reverend Norm dot blogspot.com, right?
Yeah.
And I wrote about what's going on with the disease and stuff. I write positive energy if I possibly can. We've got to stop allowing the Democrats and Republican leaders to say, This was bad. That was bad. Oh my God, what are we gonna do? Because we got so much here. And the news media is actually, as far as I'm concerned, is creating animosity because it sells. Because the people think that the news media, whether about the Republicans or Democrats, that they have to be right. Whenever they read something about President Trump, oh, that's got to be truthful. Or if they read some things about Pelosi, oh, she must have did that. She must have. Remember, they could care less about you or your feelings. They really don't. All they want to do is print a negative. You don't hear the response about how a lot of the people are getting better. My son's getting better. My granddaughter is getting better. They're all getting better if they just follow. But the ones that are unfortunately crossing over and they're blaming the virus for it, have had a lot of sickness previously. Do I think it's a deadly disease? Oh yes. Do I take it seriously? Yes. But do I always want to listen to what the news media are telling us? No. One thing about this country, we're going to get better. We're going to get stronger. You've got to believe that as a positive. Slowly opening up the business is a great thing. I have a very dear friend of mine and I, once we get things going away, I'm going to the Copper Door. Lovely place. Better than I don't pay for it, so that's even better. But no. And I'm looking for all the other businesses opening up for the better. Scott and I walked downtown. That's my medicine call. And it's so deserted, isn't it, Scott?
Yeah.
It really is. It's like,
Ghost town.
yeah, it's like an old Midwestern cowboy show where it's all golf town. And I don't see any parking police officers down there to tag you for running out of time, and yet they still want you to put money into the parking meter, even though there's not a lot of businesses open. I think the city, the mayor, the parking people who are in charge of it should give the people a break. Don't charge for the businesses down there to be parking to go to maybe a restaurant that might be open or doing some quick things, whatever. You know what? Don't be lucky that they're coming in. Don't charge them and then give them a ticket or whatever. And I know they have cameras. I'm sure that they can flash in and out if they want to see who's parking or who paying for it or whatever. That's not fair to the citizens. They want to, and let it go. Let it go until the virus is gone and all the businesses opening up the way it should be. Then you can pay for the parking garage, or then you can pay for the parking side of the street or whatever. I understand that they're losing a lot of money, okay? But is it the people's fault? No. It is the spirit's fault? No. It is mankind's fault for allowing this to get so carried away when the business being closed that, granted, they're trying to protect the people, but are they protecting us? There's a lot of pros and cons about wearing masks. There really is. There's a lot of it. Anybody watching?
Yeah, Lana's watching.
Yeah.
She says, hi, Norm.
Hi, Lana.
To you and prayers to you and your family.
Hey, Lana, probably in about the middle of June, I'm going to be booking you to come on again, okay? One of the things that Lana was on my North Community Corner 3 weeks ago, brought in a lot of viewers, folks. If anybody would like to join me on North Community Corner of my Facebook, they have to go. How do they go to Spiritual Reading by Norm, right?
Yeah.
And we can do the show there. I just like doing my shows. Am I entertaining? Yeah. Do I have fun doing my shows? Oh, absolutely. I'm not I like being in the spotlight. I'm not going to lie. But it took me a lot of years to be able to overcome the fears that I had, that I would never be good enough, or that I was retarded or all this other stuff because that was being told to me throughout my years. But you know what? I made it. I'm learning how to let go. Every day is a new process. Every day we can let go. And we don't need to look back. Once in a while, I look back to reflect myself, to see where I've been, to where I'm coming to now, and where I am now. And you know what? It's worth every step of my life. It really is. It's worth everything. Hang on a minute. Scott, I have a lady here saying, what is it? Maybe you can help her, Scott. She needs help. She didn't see the live video today. Should I unplug it? So that you can, okay. Vivian, Scott's going to show you how to get to it to see the live video. Thank you. She's a very good friend of mine, Vivian. She's an excellent volunteer. She's also very spiritual, has a lot of spiritual energy about her that I just love, love, love. I have never, ever met a person I don't like. I met people I might resent their actions. And you know what? Part of what I do, I guess I'm not supposed to just like people, only their action. Do I agree with what they're doing? Not always, and I'm not going to. Oh, hi, Eric Hardy. Hello, oh my goodness. Eric, I'm going to be checking in with you to come on my show again because we're back at the studio. It's going to be only one person at a time. Okay, and so I'll be getting a hold of you soon. And okay, so I am looking forward to that. Scorpio, Brianna. Hello, how are you? Brianna, I am doing super well. How are you people doing? I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it when people are tuning in. You know, I love it when they tune in on my TV show. I love it when they tune in on YouTube and on Facebook. All I want to do is give you the message for Nostradamus and the spirits. That's all I want to do. I'm not a hero. I'm not a star. I'm only a tool.
Okay, she got it.
Okay. I'm not a, you know, I'm only a tool. You people are the stars. You people are the heroes. You know, every day is a new day as long as we keep moving along. Don't look back at yesterday. Do what you feel is right for you. Do what is right for you. They don't have to agree with you. They don't, nor do you have to agree with them or me. You don't have to agree with me. I had a lady the other day yell at me. Literally yelled at me on Northern Community Court because I wasn't wearing a mask. And I tried to explain to her there was nobody in the studio, so I can't. Oh, that's right, folks. I did. Oh, hi, bro. Oh, she got it, huh?
Yeah.
Cool. You're right, Eric. You are a winner. I call him that because I can never remember his name. You know, he's a he-man. I have a lot of fun with. We enjoy him on the show. Enjoy picking on him. He is with a group that are what do they call them?
Stirs.
Huh? Surge. They go looking for spirits, right?
Yeah.
Paranormal group. There. I just said a big word, Eric. Eric slash, you know, Surge. He heard me. Good. Okay. And you know what? Every one of you are winners. You're right, Eric. Every one of you. I'm a winner. I'm a winner, Scott. Are you? So don't get to say hi to everybody, Scott. Will you please?
Sure.
I'll plug my phone back in here if it needs it. Everybody is a winner. There is no loser. You will never fail. You because in life everything is a learning lesson. Oh, we lost it, Scott.
I'll just X that.
Oh, go ahead. What do you got to do?
Just get rid of that.
Oh.
It's still on.
I guess it didn't like my singing, so it blacks me out, huh? But every day you may fall or feel it one day, but remember, you can learn from it. You can learn how to grow back up. I've lost a lot of things, but I've also learned how to redirect things. I've eaten at the food, what do you call it? The food shelter, or the shelter, what you know what I mean, right? You got slightly here more, turn that around, whatever. There you go. So, want to turn that around a little bit more? There you go. Now I'm in the
Hey, I
world.
don't know how to do it. Yeah.
There you go. This is my partner of 23 years. We've been together for a long time, and he puts up with a lot of BS from me. How he does it, I don't know. And he still, I guess he just doesn't pay any attention when I'm ranting and raving. He goes and does it anyways. I'm telling him, I don't want to eat that. Next thing I know, he's preparing the meal for me many times, right?
Yeah.
Or he goes, he gets my medication or whatever. And I am so, Eric said hi to you.
Hi, everybody.
And so I am so blessed and so wonderfully. I believe the Spirit brought Scott and I together. What do you think?
I think so too.
Yeah. Because I mean, I got to tell you, people, I was quite the gentleman, shall I say, when I see it here, and that's what I was looking at. But you know what? That one night stay with him lasted right now for 23. My dog Budweiser actually went over to you first, didn't he?
Yeah.
He was the one that said, "Hey, he's coming with us." And we moved. He moved in with us in a 1-bedroom apartment. I had Jerry, who was also, we were like 3 years company. You know, I was gay, one of the 2 was straight. And then we had several other people. We had a house full of people living in that place, but we found room for everybody. And everybody is always and will be welcome. I will not be having more people live with me again. We've had enough of that, right?
Yeah.
But they're more than welcome to come and say hi, or maybe spend that night if they have no other place to go. Because you know what? You know that song, Stop, Look, and Listen. My heart is an open book because I love everyone out there in all different ways. So if you do love yourself, so you can love other people. No, I haven't been smoking yet. Maybe in a little while. That's right, But just love yourself. Look in the mirror, completely naked. I've told my friend Eric to do that. I trust he does that. Oh yeah, paranormal. He's okay. Thank you, Eric. Serge is paranormal. Oh, I'm looking good. Well, thank you. Oh, you know what? It's my honor to invite you people to watch my show. It's my pleasure. And Scott, is it yours?
Yes.
Okay. We enjoy it together. And I gotta say, I love being spoiled. As long as he don't mind, I'll do it. He makes my bed. He cooks breakfast for me when he wants. He also, the only thing I do is dishes.
Eric wants to know what he can do.
You can heal your body. I want you to come sometime so I can work on your back for you. But you can love yourself and you can believe in you. You need to stand in front of the mirror, completely naked, and I'm not being a dirty old man. Oh, I could be, I suppose. But look in the mirror completely naked and say, I am a winner today. I know, Eric, you're having a lot of problems with your back. You know, you just breathe in deeply. Ready? Now we're gonna and when you breathe in through your nose and out your mouth and then reverse it, I like to go 5 to 10 times. Then I like to put my hands on my tum-tum and doing the same thing, and then you're expelling the air, push in on your tummy. You'll be amazed at how much air that you can release. Okay, people, put your hands on your tummy. We're going to breathe in through our nose and on our mouth. And as we're breathing out, we're going to push in on our tummies. Ready? Breathe out. Push. 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 You know, and I'm a true believer. Body heal thyself. That little nerve you got in your spine, I keep seeing some kind of a double pinched nerve besides, I'm not saying it's a hernia or whatever, but I'm seeing like a pinched nerve in that area. Then I remember I worked on you a few times. And I'm also seeing some problems with your neckline. By the way, how's that beautiful wife and daughter of yours? You know? And my friend there, her name escapes me that you know, that does the, what does she do? She came on the show. Yeah. She did it on me. Is her name Brianna or whatever? We missed her too. Next time you come down, we'll save our pennies. We'll have to go out for dinner afterwards. Yeah, that's right. Brittany, thank you. Okay. I got to get her back on too. I just had so much fun with her. I'd be getting in the process now of rebooking everybody. You know? Bowling. That's right. You got to have that treatment done. And I want to let you people know that I am not going to be doing the September 12th event because of the things that are going on with the virus and stuff. So I'm going to wait probably until next spring. I want to keep everybody safe and healthy. I want Eric, I want you to, there's something about in your car, I don't know if it's an old truck or car, but there's something about your springs, you know, I think that, is that what they call them, shocks? Or springs, something they go up and down, huh?
Yeah, shock absorbers.
Yeah, something like that. You might have to replace them. Wow, Vivian, let's check it out here. Your sister who has passed to tell you that she's very happy at the progress you're making. And she's also told me not to hibernate so much in your house. And she's proud that you're having your own garden. She also told me to tell you she's at peace within herself. And she would like you to give her husband a message to tell him how much she loves him and she wants him to go on with his life. And to tell his son that she loves him very much. I also will tell you, Vivian, there's some very strong changes coming employment-wise. Don't look for it. Don't pressure it. Let it happen. Your garden is going to be very prosperous. Okay, that was for Vivian, Eric. And Eric, your wife has got a great opportunity coming, a new career opportunity coming if she wants it. It's a little more money, and she's got to know that she can do it, or otherwise the spirit wouldn't offer it to her. Your daughter is really growing, and I love the confidence I see her getting within herself. on your stomach, and please answer me, is there a burning sensation down towards your kidney and bladder area? You know, I think that's important too. Because I'm sensing there's some kind of you're going to start drinking more and more water and taking and looking into it. I don't see you with the virus. I think your governor is going well overboard in protection. I'm not saying protection is wrong, but I think they're going well overboard on it, just like in all the states. Because sometimes the masks are more of a handicap than they are a help. You know, when I was looking out here the other day, we saw a car. How this car ever got into the driveway of my next door neighbors and smacked into the fence, I'll never know. Only the Spirit knows. There were like 8 cops out there, and half of them were not wearing masks. But that's up to them. One was I could understand because he had jumped over the fence to get this person. But yet, you know, the cool part was they treated this inmate or this person that they arrested with respect. Whether it's because we were out there watching him or what, I don't know. But they treated him with respect. And I thought that was pretty cool, you know. I got a message back. Thank you, bless you. I will pass those messages on to her husband and son. My garden is my sanctuary. It really heals me. Please, good, because you know what you're doing, Vivian. You're bringing new life into the earth. You're making it process, and plus, you know what in the organic food that you're putting in there, which is a blessing. Want to shuffle like one of the big cards?
Sure.
Okay. One of the things I also will tell you, I'm looking at, Vivian, that your husband's going to get a music contract because there's somebody from where in Haiti or somebody that's going to want license music because he writes his own music. I actually look at him getting a big contract, so be prepared to either travel with him or him traveling alone. Okay. He will always be with you and you'll always be with him. But sometimes because he is so good at his music that he needs to do it. That's his love. That is his love. Sometime you'll have to send me a CD of it so I can play it on my radio, on my TV show. I'd love to do that. And Eric, how was your daughter doing? I'm jumping all around here, and that's okay. Oh, that's a name of the card. Self-involved, okay? Take care of you is what it means. There's nothing wrong with being involved within yourself, as long as you do it in a positive manner. Oh, I've been so involved in myself because I am so sick and could not get better. The doctors told me I can't improve, or I just am so depressed. I don't know how to get out of it. But you do know how. You can improve your health. I'm doing it with my diabetes. I walk. I eat pretty carefully most of the time. I mean, I go off every once in a while, but that's okay. But because take care of you. Take care of yourself. Whatever you do, just take good care of yourself. Because nobody else will do it for you. They can encourage you, but when it comes into the end, you have to take care of you. I can give all the words and message on how to do it, but I can't make you do it. What does that say? You can take a horse to the water trough, but you can't force him to drink. I want to do a special prayer for all these young men and women who are having problems with the drugs. I want them to know no matter how bad they have fallen off the wagon or using or whatever, that the Spirit loves them. I am sad to say I have not heard from a client that was coming to my office, and she's came 3 times. And I am concerned about her uh, going off the deep end, and I really hope all we can do is pray. That's it. Good, right one.
Says good night. Carrie says good night, handsome.
Oh, thank you, good darling. Oh, I know, you're making me blush. Be strong, Carrie. You're the strong one in the family. You really are. You're the one, Carrie, that I love. Don't get me wrong, Eric. I love you too, but Carrie keeps the family together. Something tells me she doesn't put up with any kind of poor me's. She is your strength. She is your rock of Gibraltar. Okay. For all those out there that feel that, oh, I can't do this or I can't do that, you know what? That's bullshit. You can do it. Oh, I swear. Oh, I want my shell so I can, right? You can do it. When this virus and you're confined to your quarters or your home, get to know each other. Get to love each other all over again. Back in the old days, I can remember every Sunday, my mom would have, my foster mom, or a lot of the families would all have dinner every Sunday for a family gathering. And and then all of a sudden it just drifted apart. No more Sunday dinners. People started going their own way. And I think that is what is disturbing to the spirit. Yeah. And that is what, and I think the spirit is getting dismayed when it said, look, now I am going to get you guys together. Come high or hell water. I am going to get family unity back together. If you agree, say yes. If you don't, say no. That's up to you. But family, folks, is so important. I don't know what it is to have a close family. And that's okay. But I have my son. I have my beautiful daughter-in-law, my granddaughter. And you know what? I love them. I don't think I missed out on anything. I met my foster sister, I believe her name was Karen, and her cousin, David. And from what I knew when I was like 4.5 years old. And I think that's important. When you see your family, even and you're watching this show, get up and walk over and give them a hug. Give them a hug. Let them know how much you love them. No matter how much they may hurt you, no matter how much you may hurt them, forgive each other and learn how to be a family. One step at a time. When Eric and his wife Carrie come into the studio with their daughter, I love it because you know what? They show that family closeness, right?
Yes,
You know, and that's so important. Scott and I love each other. We're family. And you know what? Family is so very, very important to understand. You don't have to agree with each other. Nothing in the rule book says you have to. If you said yes all the time or no all the time, wouldn't it be boring? My son and daughter-in-law have been together almost 25 years, I believe. And they haven't, and they're still together. My granddaughter, she has a special boyfriend. I love her so much. It broke my heart when she went out to the other side of Manchester. And for 8 years, we lived so close to each other. Every day we go to the park. every day, or we'd have to walk a rock around every day. We'd have to stop in the course and she'd make peanut butter and marshmallow or peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. And we'd have to get a bottle of water on the way home, of course, if I had to buy ice cream. But it was the best time. And I think about that. But now she's almost 21 years old, going to college, winning scholarships. Her dad and mom and I are so proud of her. And I actually get along with my fourth ex-wife. My third, I haven't talked to her in years, and that's okay. But my last ex-wife, my fourth wife, and I, we get along pretty well. You know, it will never be the same. She's often saying, I should have let you stay with me even though you were gay. But you know what? It wasn't meant to. Then I wouldn't have met Scott, you know. But we talk and we look at each other and say, you know what? It's okay. She got married again. Then she met another person. She's happy. I'm happy. And I want to congratulate my ex-wife's son for being sober for 7 months. I think that's pretty awesome. I also think every day, anybody that can stay sober, I've made 24 years, every day is a great beginning. I can't tell you I'm not going out tomorrow and pick up a drink. I don't know. I don't want to, and I don't believe I will, but you never know. That's why the program is called One Day at a Time. I have some friends I'm going to be calling in, and we're going to do a live show. And I am so proud and honored to know them. They are also Gray Shark second readers. So we're so happy to have them with us, you know. And one thing I want you all to know as I close the door to this thing, and remember this, folks, you're not losers. Don't be discouraged. Look at the bright side of life. And remember this, every single day you are the winner. Much love and peace. And every Wednesday, I'll be doing North Community Corner on channel 23 or manchestertv.org or on Facebook. If you do want to get a hold of me, you can go spiritual. Okay. What's my website? Spiritual Visionary.
Psychic Visions by Norm at Comcast.net.
Yeah, and my website is Spiritual Vision by Norm.
SpiritualVisionary.net.
And I'm also on Facebook. Scott is also on Facebook. If you want to make an appointment with us, you can contact Scott at what number, Scott?
So say 603-785-1684.
And mine is 603 289-4789. And check out my blog if you want. I just wrote a new one today. It's called, how did they get to it?
Okay, go to reverendnorm.blogspot.com.
Yeah.
Reverend is all spelled out.
And I think you'll find it pretty interesting. You know, we got to stop blaming the president, the former president, the Democratic Party, the Republican Party. We got to start taking care of stuff, turning this country around. Start getting the positive energy forces going, because we can do it. We can do it. We can make this a strong and winning country. Remember every day to end up loving you and loving yourself. May you all have peace. May you all have the blessing of the Spirit and the angels, and knowing that every day you are the winner. I do that.